Hi everyone. In today's class we are going to discuss about the individual and group replacement. So this is one type of replacement technique. If you see the first of all individual replacement. So individual replacement means here we are going to replace the items individually. Suppose if you take an industry, so in an industry we are providing a lot of facilities in order to get the final output from the industry. So suppose if you take the facilities, for example, maybe bulbs or fans or sometimes some of the parts in the machines. So like that a lot of items will be there in an industry. So individual replacement means the items which are available in the bulk, if they fail, we are going to replace them individually whenever they fails. So suppose there are 20 bulbs are there. So in those 20 bulbs, suppose if one bulb was failed, we are going to replace that bulb. So that is, we are calling it as individual replacement. And next one is group replacement. So what is group replacement means, here we are going to replacing the items in a group wise manner. So that means here we have taken the already example of 20 bulbs. So we are going to replace all those 20 bulbs at the same time in order to decrease the overall replacement cost. So that one we are calling it as group replacement policy. So whenever a bulk number of items are available, we are going to adopt either individual or group replacement policy depending upon the replacement cost. So now we are going to discuss about this individual and group replacement techniques. So I think I hope all of you are understand individual and group replacement policies. So now let us discuss the problems on this type of replacement. Okay. Here let us see the problems on the individual and group replacement. So here this is the first problem I am going to discuss. So if you see the problem, so the following mortality rates have been observed for a certain type of light bulb. So here the facility given is about the bulbs. So here 5 months of data was given to us. So percentage failed by month end. So by the end of first month, 10% of the total bulbs are going to be failed. By the end of second month, so that means it is the sum of first and second months. So 25% of bulbs are failing. So by the end of third month, 50%. By the end of fourth month, 80%. And by the end of fifth month, 100% of bulbs they are going to be failed. So totally how many bulbs are there? So there are 1000 bulbs in use and it costs 10 rupees to replace an individual. So if you replace the item individually, it will cost 10 rupees. But if you replace those bulbs group wise, so then the cost of each bulb is equals to 2.5 rupees only. Okay. So this is the advantage of group replacement. If you replace it as individually, the cost of item is high, and if you replace it group wise, the cost of replacement will be of item will be low. Now he is asking us, it is proposed to replace all the bulbs at fixed intervals and individually those which fail between the intervals. What would be the best policy to adapt? So now he is asking us, what is the best replacement policy, either individual replacement policy or group replacement policy. Now he is asking us, we have to suggest one policy for the industry. So how we can suggest means, so when we compare the cost of individual replacement and the cost of group replacement and which one is lower, we are going to prefer that one. So suppose if the cost of individual replacement is greater than the cost of group replacement, then we will suggest the group replacement policy, as group replacement policy cost is low. So like that we are going to compare the individual replacement cost and the group replacement cost. So and by comparing those values, finally we are going to give a decision to this problem or solution to this problem. So let us solve this problem. So totally here 5 months of data was given to us. So now first of all let us write how many bulbs are there. So total number of bulbs is equals to so I am representing this one as n naught is equals to 1000. Total number of bulbs is equals to 1000, right? So and the cost of individual replacement is 10 rupees and the cost of group replacement of each bulb is 2.5 rupees. So that one we know. So now we need to find the probability of failure of in each month. The probability of failure of bulbs in each month. So how many months are given? 5 months of data was given. So now I am taking let Pi be the probability of failure, the probability of failure of bulbs only in ith month. So that means only in first month and only in second month, third month, fourth and fifth month, like that we are going to calculate. So now I am going to calculate probability of failure of bulbs only in first month. So if you see the tabular column, so here in first month 10% of bulbs are going to be failed by the end of first month. So only here 1 month of data is given means, so the probability of failure of bulbs only in first month is 10%. So 10% means it is equals to 0.1. Similarly, we need to find probability of failure of bulbs only in second month. So only in second month means, so here this is the percentage of failing up to second month. Up to second month means first month plus second month. Now I require only second month means we need to subtract the first month. So up to second month is 25. So first month is 10. So 25 minus 10, that is 15%. So 15% means 0.15. So similarly, let us find P3. So P3 is equals to, so up to third month 50, up to second month 25. Only in third month means 50 minus 25. So that equals to 25% and the value is 0.25. Next, let us find in fourth month is equals to up to fourth month 80, up to third month 50. So only in fourth month means 80 minus 50. So that equals to 30%. That means the value is 0.3. Next, in fifth month is equals to, so by the end of fifth month 100%, by the end of fourth month 80%. Only in fifth month means 100 minus 80. So now let us take that 100 minus 80, that equals to 0.20% and the value is 0.2. So in order to find whether your values got is right or not, so already we know the sum of probabilities is equals to 1. So here see the sum of probabilities 0.1 plus 0.15 plus 0.25 plus 0.3 plus 0.2. Then you will get 1. So our sum of probabilities condition was also satisfied. Now let us calculate the cost of individual replacement. So let us calculate cost of individual replacement. So the cost of individual replacement we can find by using the formula is equals to so that is average cost of replacement. is equals to total number of bulbs or items by expected life of each bulb into cost of individual item. Cost of individual item or bulb. So now let us find. So if you want to find the cost of individual replacement, we require these three terms. So total number of bulbs is equals to 1000, already we know, and the cost of individual bulb is 10 rupees if we replace it by individually. Then we need to find expected life of each bulb. So expected life of each bulb is equals to expected life of each bulb is equals to sigma xi into pi. Sigma xi into pxi. So where the value of xi is equals to 1, 2, 3 and so on. So now let us take this. So here xi value is from 1 to how many months of data is given to us? 5 months. So now let us expand this sigma. So substitute xi is equals to 1. Then you will get 1p1 plus substitute xi is equals to 2. 2p2 plus 3p3 plus 4p4 plus 5p5. Now substitute the values. So 1 into p1 value already we know. So p1 0.1, p2 0.15, 0.1 plus 2 into 0.15 plus 3 into 0.25 plus 4 into 0.3 plus 5 into 0.2. So if you find out this value, then you will get 3.35. 3.35. So now let us find the individual replacement cost. Individual replacement cost is equals to total number of bulbs 1000 by expected life of each bulb 3.35. So up to this one will gives you the how many bulbs were failed. Up to this you will get how many bulbs were failed into, so this much number of bulbs are failing and we need to replace that much bulbs, so into 10. So if you find out this value, you will get rupees 2985. Okay, so this is the cost of individual replacement. So now let us find the cost of group replacement and let us compare those two costs, and finally we will give a decision for this problem or solution for this problem. Okay, so now I am going to find the cost of group replacement. So if we want to find the cost of group replacement, first of all we need to find the number of bulbs we need to replace only in the 8th month. The number of bulbs we need to replace in the only in 8th month. So at the starting we are having 1000 bulbs. Now I need to find the number of bulbs failing in each month. So for that I am taking, let Ni be the number of bulbs failed in ith month. Failed in ith month. So now let us substitute I is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So that means number of bulbs failed in first month, second month, third month, fourth month and fifth month. So that means only we are going to find about the particular month. So now I am going to calculate N1. So N1 is equals to, so number of bulbs failed in first month is equals to, we will get it by using the formula N0 into P1. So N0 value how much we know, that is 1000, into P1 value we know how much, 0.1. So that is equals to 100 bulbs are going to be failed only in first month. Next, let us calculate in second month. Second month N2 is equals to, we will get it N0 into P2 plus N1 into P1. So you can understand this formula. So sum, you will get 2, 0 plus 2, 2, 1 plus 1, 2. So by going on increasing, we need to increase one value to this, we need to decrease one value to this. So I am increasing N1, I am decreasing 1 and P1. So N0 into P2 plus N1 into P1. Substitute. So 1000 into P2 value 0.15 plus N1 is how much we got, 100 into P1 value 0.1. So totally we will get N2 value as 160. So similarly we need to find N3, N4 and N5. So let us find those values. N3 is equals to, so now I will write the formula for N3. So N3 is equals to N0 into P3, N1 into P2 plus N2 into P1. So now substitute all the values, that equals to N0 1000 into P3 value is 0.25 plus N1 100 into P2 value is 0.15 plus N2 value is 160 into P1 value is 0.1. So if you calculate that one, you will get 281. Next, similarly calculate N4. So the formula is N0 into P4 plus N1 into P3 plus N2 into P2 plus N3 into P1. So if you substitute all of those values, then you will get the value of N4 as 377.1. So 0.1 bulb will not be there, so we will consider it as 377. Okay. Next, calculate N5. So the formula for N5 is N0 into P5 plus N1 into P4 plus N2 into P3 plus N3 into P2 plus N4 into P1. So if you substitute all of those values, you will get 349.85. So that means the nearest value is, we will take it as 350. Okay. So these are the number of bulbs failed in each month. So that means only in fourth month this much number of bulbs are failing, only in fifth month this much number of bulbs are failing, only in third month, like this, second month and first month we calculated. Now let us calculate the group replacement cost. So in order to find the group replacement cost, average cost, So we are going to take this tabular column. So the tabular column is group replacement at the end of ith month, bulbs failing during ith month, bulbs replaced until ith month, cost of individual replacement, cost of group, total cost and average cost. And based upon this value comparison, we are going to decide. So now for take the first month. So bulbs failing during first month. So bulbs failing during first month is equals to how many bulbs are failed in first month? That is equals to N1 and that is equals to 100. So write that 100. So bulbs replaced until 8th month is equals to up to first month how many bulbs are failed? 100. So cost of individual replacement. So if you replace them individually, you will get 100 into individual replacement is 10 rupees. So we will get 1000. Next, cost of group replacement. So if you replace all those group replacement, then it is equals to, so 1000 bulbs are there and each bulb cost is 2.5 rupee. So it will get 2500 rupees. And what is total cost? 1000 plus 2500, it is 3500. Average cost means total cost by month. So that is 3500 by 1, you will get 3500. So in a group replacement, we are going to incur 3500 rupees here. Okay. And next one, second month. So in second month, bulbs failed during second month. Only in second month, how many bulbs were failed? 160 bulbs were failed. So this one already we calculated N2 here. Only in second month 160 bulbs were failed. And next let us find the bulbs replaced until 8th month. So that means in first month plus second month. So totally it was equals to 100 plus 160, that equals to 260. So cost of individual replacement of those 260 bulbs. So 260 into 10 is equals to 2600. And the cost of group replacement is, if you replace 1000 bulbs, 2500 it will come. So total value 5100. So average cost 5100 by 2, that is 2550. So similarly if you calculate for third month, so in third month it is equals to, that is N3 value. The value of N3 is 281. So up to third month, up to second month is 260 plus in third month 281. So total is equals to 541. So if you replace them individually, 541 into 10, 5410 you will get. And the group replacement is 2500. And total cost, it will become 7910. And average cost 7910 by 3, then you will get 2636.67 rupees. Next, calculate for the fourth month. So fourth month is equals to, so up to only in fourth month how many bulbs were failed? That is N4, that is equals to 377, and that is N4 value. Now find the sum, 541 plus 377. So totally how many bulbs are going to be failed? 918 bulbs were failed. So the cost of individual replacement is 918 into 10, that is 9180. And the cost of group replacement is equals to 2500. And the total cost is equals to, add this, 11,680. So 11,680 by 4. And what about that value? So it is equals to 2920 rupees. Next, find it for fifth month. So that is only in fifth month how many bulbs are failed? N5. So that is equals to 350, and add this 918 plus 350, you will get 1268. So find the cost of individual replacement. 1268 into 10, you will get 12680, and the cost of group is 2500, and total cost you will get 15,180. So what is the average cost? 15,180 by 5. Then you will get 3,036 rupees. So first of all, you need to know one thing. The group replacement means, suppose we have taken this time 1000 bulbs, and after 3 years or after 3 months we planned for group replacement, means we need to take into consideration. So suppose if the bulbs are failed in first month, we need to replace those bulbs, and the bulbs are failed in second month, we need to replace those bulbs, and the bulbs are failed in third month, we need to replace those bulbs, and at the end of third month, even though all 1000 bulbs are working, we need to replace all those 1000 bulbs. So that means we need to take the cost of bulbs replaced in first month plus bulbs replaced in second month plus bulbs replaced in third month plus bulbs replaced of 1000 bulbs. So bulbs replaced up to third month plus group replacement. So these two total average cost we are considering for comparing. So now what is the minimum average cost? So the minimum average cost value is 2550. So this is the average cost of group replacement. But if you see the individual replacement cost, so the value is equals to individual replacement is 2985 rupees. So group replacement average cost is lower, so we need to adopt group replacement policy. So now what is the conclusion statement we need to write? As average cost of group replacement is less than, that means the value is 2550 rupees, less than individual replacement cost. So group replacement is the optimal policy, right? So this is the final statement we need to keep, right? So like that we need to solve the individual and group replacement problems, right? So I hope you understand this one. Thank you. And here when we need to do the group replacement policy means, so here the minimum cost we are getting in the second month, so that's why we need to adopt the group replacement policy at the end of second month, right? So we need to apply this group replacement policy at the end of second month, right? This is the final conclusion. Thank you.